Jai Shri Ram, welcome to Astrology with Abhilasha. Today I'm going to talk about a topic which is very commonly asked upon, that whether I will be successful in doing a business or will I get success in a job according to my horoscope. This is a very frequently asked question. So we gonna talk about few dictums which you can apply and check in your horoscope, that whether you are destined to do good in business or job, or like that. So let's get started with the first dictum is, check your horoscope. If all the planets are situated between 7th to 12th house and 10th to 3rd house, if major important planets or most of the planets are situated in these houses, then your horoscope is destined to be in a field of business. You are destined to be having a self-owned work environment. You will be very comfortable in working for your own self-employment. Business is the criteria for these guys who have this kind of a combination. So this is the first dictum. There are various set of rules which have to be checked and applied in totality to decode the result which actually happens. You cannot just apply one significance and check the result. So please listen through the complete video, apply all the dictums which I'm telling, and then decode how it's gonna be in your life. So first one I told you. The second dictum is, you should check that if your lagna, your ascendant, is having planet like Sun, Moon, Mars and Rahu. If these planets are situated in your ascendant, then you will be doing good in business. If your ascendant Lord is getting aspected by these planets, or if it is conjunct with these planets, Sun, Moon, Mars and Rahu, then also it clearly indicates that you will be doing a self-owned source of earning. So it will be a self-owned business, self-employment kind of a thing, not service. You aren't made for service if this is the criteria. All right, now the additional to this, you should also check that if they are not placed in your ascendant, if they are not placed with your ascendant Lord or aspecting your ascendant Lord, are they aspecting your ascendant itself? Like if Sun is in 7th, all right, or if Mars is in 10th, then also it is aspecting your ascendant. So you have to check placement of these planets in the ascendant, aspect wise, if they are influencing the ascendant or the ascendant Lord. This is the second one. Now the third thing which you should check to understand, check the condition of your third Lord. If third Lord in your chart is exalted, it is in good dignity, or your third Lord is some way making a connection to the 10th house, or the 10th Lord in some way making a connection to the 3rd house, all right, or they together are making connection to ascendant, then also you could say that this person will do really good in business. Specifically, I would like to emphasize, if you have a great exalted third Lord, this person will be highly dependent upon his own creativeness, his own prowess, his own valor. So it is very clear that these kind of a people who have an exalted third house will be their own bosses. So they do not like to work under somebody. And even if you like to work under somebody, I would suggest you to dive into your own business, because there you can make huge amount of money. If a third Lord is exalted, you should do business, or you should be in some kind of a self-employment scenario in your workplace, all right, rather than being a service provider, like being in a service, right? Along with this, you should also understand that it is highly influenced by the Dasha Lord and the Dasha system as well. So you should also check that if the Dasha is conducive, is the third Lord getting activated in the particular Dasha, then that is the time when you might switch from a job to a business, and which will yield you great results. You can apply it in several charts and you can see how beautifully it works. So I think I've covered 3 dictums. Now the other one is, if Saturn is in good dignity, right? Saturn is exalted in his own sign. Then also you'll be good at business scenario. But if Saturn is not in a good dignity, it is some way afflicted, or even after being exalted, even after Saturn being exalted, it becomes the Lord of 6th, 8th or 12th, then I would say you should stick to service. You should take up job as a source of earning rather than starting your own business. But if Saturn is in good dignity, exalted and placed in a good house, and then being exalted, it is also some way affecting your 10th house, 10th Lord, then I would suggest you should choose business over job. Business will be your short to fame or short to good income. All right, this is, so you should very deeply analyze the situation of your Saturn in this case. And currently, while telling you all the dictums, I'm only concentrating on the D1 chart. So these dictums are applicable on the D1 chart. All right. Now the other dictum, I think I've covered 4. The 5th one is that if your Indu Lagna Lord is exalted, see where is your Indu Lagna placed. If it is placed in a good house, it is exalted in a good dignity, or aspected by an exalted malefic or an exalted benefic or a benefic itself, then you could say that this person will earn good amount of money, and the source of money can be something which he designed himself by his own efforts. So this is also a very clear-cut indication that if you have a good Hindu Lagna, there are high chances that you will not be very comfortable in doing a job, and you will start up your own thing. You might do a startup or something, or your own business, and you will find the rags to riches stories being formed in these cases when you have a good Hindu Lagna or a good 3rd house and you do your own business. I suggest you, if you're in a job and you have a good 3rd house or a good Hindu Lagna Lord placement, then you should always do your business or start a side business itself. But you'll not be doing that great in the job front with these sets of placements, but you will be doing really great in your own business, because your own ideas will be yielding great results to you. So this is the another dictum which I wanted to share. I think that is all for the current video. These are the dictums which should be checked in order to ascertain that whether you should do a business or a job. And the one more which I'm recollecting right now is, compare the strength of the ascendant Lord, the Lord of the ascendant, and the 6th Lord, the ascendant house and the 6th house. Which one is more strength giving house? If ascendant is more strong, you should do a business. If 6th house is more strong, you should be in a service, in a job providing scenario. And if the ascendant Lord is in strength as compared to the 6th Lord, then also ascendant gives the power of creating something, So you can be in a business which will yield you good results. But if the sixth lord is exalted or it is having more power, then you should stick to job. Job will give you good position, etc. This is also one comparison which you can do. But at least 3 to 4 of these dictums should be applied in a chart to ascertain that yes, this person can do a business rather than going into a job. So that is all from my side today. Please apply this on different charts and you can see how beautifully it works. I've applied it on several charts, one of which I can recollect is Dhirubhai Ambani's and Bill Gates, etc. Many of them have these combinations and we all know they are so successful in their business front. And even in my personal life, while doing consultation, I've suggested several people to switch from job to business based on these parameters, and they are doing actually very good. Even if you switch from a job to a business prospect, you should have that that innate quality of being a business person, of being a creator. Then only you can actually avail the benefit of these houses. And if you have powerful houses like third and powerful in the Lagna, I'm sure you can make good deal out of it. One of the another dictum is that if you have great Dhan Yogas in your horoscope, then also you should opt for being a business person rather than being in a job. So if you have an exchange of 2nd and 11th house lords, and if your 2nd lord is placed in 11th or vice versa, your 11th lord is placed in the 2nd house, or if there is a ascendant and 9th house connection, then also you should think that you have great capacity of earning huge amount of money, and that can be fulfilled going into a business scenario. So you should undoubtedly opt for being a business person, a self-employed person, rather than sticking to your job. Or you can even take a side business along with your job if this is the scenario, and you'll yourself see that how beautifully your life will evolve after switching from job to business. So that is one more dictum. So that is all from my side. Jai Shri Ram. Wait for my another video. Thank you.